so you want something that makes sense now. So I would say Premiere and PC again. I don't know, you would be proud of this guy right here. This guy, by the way, this is John. He helped me get into PC gaming. Not to put the spotlight on you. You don't have to say anything. Yeah, my first PC, it was like through CyberPower. And I was like, by the way, you're welcome, CyberPower, if you guys want to build a PC, all your PC needs. And then after that, I realized I could build my own PC after utilizing their sort of customized function on the website. I was like, oh, that's the piece I need, that's the piece I need. And then I went to Amazon and got 2-day shipping. I was like, yeah. In general, I'd say probably PC for editing. I feel weird saying that because for so long I've been using Final Cut, but I would say Premiere.
Yeah. I'm using Premiere now as well, although it's like the Premiere Elements, and it's Premiere Elements 2, so it's like 10 versions or so behind. So that's why I help when cutting together with 300 gigabytes.
Yeah. No, I understand. And I'm sure if you do some legal searches on the web, you can find it. I understand. I know what it's like to be like not have cat. Like I remember being in college. I was like, okay, I want to go somewhere, but I don't have the money to even start the process. So, granted, it's like the other day I bought actually, and I'm thinking about it, and no one's brought this up, doing some stop motion stuff. I actually purchased software that was very expensive, and I felt, it was like the first time I felt like old in my life. I'm like, yeah, giving money back because I like the software. Like that felt good. And I think that once you do get to a place when you can actually invest in a piece of software that you use on the regular, you might as well. But I know some of them are like thousands of dollars. I'm like, wow. So,
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, hi, I'm Matt.
Hello.
I use Camtasia 7 and out of it, so that's how they go for. I have. What is your creative process in making like a random indie game?
I was totally gonna give you like the worst answer. It'd be like meditate in a bath of like mud or something. I went straight to like all the inappropriate answers. I was like, yeah, I just think about space for an hour. I don't know. There is no process. I think that in general, it's good, especially the good thing about YouTube is that like you can make videos when you feel like it's right. And that's how it should be. Of course, when you start to get more it being like a business, and then you feel that sense, that pressure and that obligation. But I mean, if you're starting out and you want to know, how do I get in a good headspace? It's like, well, do you feel like you're in a good mood? What is your best friend over? Like, what is it that you like to do? I think you should focus on that because it's, similar to getting older. You gotta start paying taxes and health insurance, and like it's good to sort of realize if you have it now to don't get wrapped up in like YouTube politics and YouTube money making. Just focus on being in a good headspace. It's like if you feel like playing Street Fighter, play Street Fighter. If you feel like playing DayZ, you should play DayZ. Play DayZ. Like that sort of stuff. I actually met Dean at the guy who was behind the mod at E3, and I fanboyed out like nobody's business. I was like, how do you make a helicopter? And what happens when my bones are broken? He was like, okay, one question at a time. Like, the guy was very nice, but get back to your question, because I do ramble. I would say, as far as creative process is concerned, I really just say, do I feel like making a video? Because some days I don't. Some days I'm cranky, and some days I'm just like, why have I not purchased a cat? Because I love cats. Like, I totally need a house. That's my thing. Like, everyone asks me, like, why are you not going to buy a cat? I feel like I want to have like a permanent residence. I don't want to be like, because I've moved like almost like every year now. So it's like, what's that? Do you have a cat?
No.
Exactly. Okay, but yeah, so it's okay. Dog person. No. Dogs are nice. Dogs are great. But yeah, I'd say that if you're feeling like making videos, make videos. I mean, YouTube is great because you don't have to feel a sense of obligation. It should be like why I started in the first place. I was like, well, this is a cool thing. I'm going to do this. I mean, it was so sort of whimsical at that point that it could be the case. And I'd say that try not to get into YouTube money. Like, don't focus on that because that'll get you, as they say, right twisted, because I got credibility in the streets. Yeah, I mean, like I'd say, just have fun with it.
Yeah, I really use you as an inspiration because I just started making
Thank you, sir.
No.
Hi, I'm Will from Dallas.
Hello, Will.
I play Call of Duty competitively, and I was wondering if you have ever planned on playing maybe Halo or Call of Duty competitively.
So, back in the day, for Halo 2 and/or 3, I was hardcore about that. And I was like, General, yes, we're gonna do this. I think that competitive gaming is great, and we at the old Optic House in LA, it was myself and Hutch and Jay and Fwiz. We'd sit down, we'd play matches together, and Diesel as well. Like we'd all be there together, and being in the same room and having 4 monitors on the same team is awesome. Because you get really into it, and that's something that I don't think you get. Unfortunately, like the days of sitting on the couch together and playing games are kind of gone in a lot of ways, unless you're playing Wii bowling or something. Mom, we're so good together. It's definitely my favorite thing about the competitive gaming scene. It's not like the prize money and the snack talk and the competition. It's like getting your bros together and playing games, and that's what I like. But as far as me being SeaNanners or something that's not. I don't foresee that in the future. But if you're having fun, and I think that's all that really matters. And no, I don't think I have. I mean, what is it? Are you mainly Call of Duty or?
Yeah, I was on Halo.
Yeah, so apparently you play Halo 4. I didn't realize today. I was like, I get to play Halo 4. Absolutely. Yeah.
2-hour-long line. It was worth it.
I feel weird because people see that this is special on it. I'm like, I'm not special, man. I had some green curry for lunch. It's nothing fantastic. It's whatever. But everyone feels the need to push you in front of the line. But you'll probably see me getting super awkward and uncomfortable around. I'm just no, don't give me special treatment. But I very much need to play before I leave for sure.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.